Hello, I'm Tom Risch, Vice Provost for Research and Technology Transfer here at Arkansas State University. Welcome to the Create at State Award Ceremony. Today we will be giving out 25 awards that recognize excellence in research and creative activities. This year, our event coincides with Earth Day, when we renew our commitment to overcome the environmental challenges we face as a species. Many of these environmental challenges are huge, and it can feel overwhelming. Climate change alone is predicted to impact the health, wealth, or security of almost everybody on the planet in upcoming decades. These large societal challenges will require input from thought leaders across all disciplines to overcome. The learning via high-impact practices like the research and creative activities displayed this week are allowing our students to develop the critical thinking and problem-solving skills that are required to address our biggest societal challenges. So as we honor our students, I am reminded of the optimism that we should all have in our collective future, because we are putting our future in the very capable hands of these brilliant students. It is my honor to introduce our MC of our activities today, Jonathan Reeves, who is the voice of Create at State because of his work on our podcast. Jonathan, take it away, please.
And thank you very much, Tom. I appreciate that. Welcome, everyone, to the Create at State Virtual Symposium. This is the 11th symposium. This is our second year of doing it virtually, and we are looking forward to the day when we can all gather back together. But of course, with safety and other protocols, we wanted to make sure that everyone stayed safe. And honestly, we were just so impressed on how everyone came together last year to be able to do their presentations virtually that, now we're doing it again virtually. And I have to say, to the over 200 presenters who did such an amazing job, and you've seen this over the past 3 days, a heartfelt congratulations going out to everyone who's presented. Also to the over 100 judges, thank you so much. We've had judges, alumni, and industry leaders from all over the nation who have taken time to be able to judge and to be able to provide valuable feedback to our amazing students. And also thanks to the faculty, mentors, and everyone else who's been involved. And I will tell you, we have an amazing team of people who've been working behind the scenes to make sure that all of this has been working. And some have started working since the last Create at State symposium. Folks like Jessica Blackburn, who's done an amazing job, Galen Perkins with ASU TV, who's done a great job in putting this together, Todd Clark with Creative Services, and many others who have just worked tirelessly to put this together. I want to congratulate all of you in doing that and thank everyone for being part of this award ceremony for today. I'm the news director of KASU Public Radio on the campus of Arkansas State University, and I host on Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock a show that's called A State Connections. And as part of that, we have our Create at State podcast. And if you want to hear some of the presentations that were made from Monday from the College of Nursing and Health Professions, you can actually listen and subscribe to the Create at State podcast anywhere you get your podcast, and you'll be able to hear the first 4 presentations of what's going to be many presentations we'll have, just as another way of being able to promote Create at State on our platform, which is our Create at State podcast. Well, speaking of the College of Nursing and Health Professions, we'll get remarks now from our dean, Dr. Susan Hanrahan. Dr. Hanrahan, please.
Thank you, Jonathan. You've already thanked a lot of the same people that I'm going to thank. So I'm going to go ahead and first thank Jessica Blackburn and all the other people that you mentioned, because this has been a very quality virtual event once again. I've really enjoyed it. And also special thanks to our faculty mentors. We had a lot of them, a lot of new ones this year, and they provided great guidance on our student projects. But I think my biggest shout out is going to go to the poster platform reviewers. Oh my gosh, what a tough job to score all of those presentations. There was a lot of quality information that was provided over a very short period of time. But students, I want you to know I listened to absolutely every presentation, so all of them were fabulous. So congrats on your work. I absolutely learned a lot. And in our college, we had 68 students and student groups vying for all the College of Nursing and Health Professions awards. So clearly, the people who win our awards deserve a special congratulations because this was really a competitive environment. So Jonathan, without further ado, who might our winners be?
Well, I'm excited to tell you who those winners are, and we'll tell you that the Dean's Awards will pick up $250 each for these awards. And we're going to start off first with the Dean's Award for Undergraduate Oral Presentation, and that will go to Cassie Clement for the presentation, Nursing Student and Faculty Perceptions of ICU Patient Sleep, Dr. Krista Snellgrove, Mentor. The Dean's Award for Undergraduate Poster Presentation goes to Laura Bass for the benefits of using intraoperative radiation therapy to treat breast cancer compared to whole breast irradiation, Jody Nutt, Mentor. The Dean's Award for Graduate Oral Presentation goes to Carmen Smith for the presentation, Improving the Emergency Department Quality of Care, Dr. Todd Hammond, Mentor. And the Dean's Award for Graduate Poster Presentation goes to Bailey Burke for the presentation, Reliability of Visumotor Reaction Time on the Reflection Edge Light Board, Dr. Scott Bruce, Mentor. Now we're going to move to the College of Science and Mathematics. Dean Dr. Lynn Boyd with comments. Dr. Boyd, please.
Thank you, Jonathan. Yeah, this was a really excellent Create at State this year. I also listened to all the presentations from our college and was very impressed with the quality. It's just so fun as a scientist to see students coming into the field and participating in the process of science. Students, of course, they learn a lot in their classrooms, but to actually be involved in the scientific method and the generation of new knowledge, that is really what faculty get excited about, what really motivates us and is incredibly rewarding. And as I said, I was really impressed with the quality of the student presentations, and I just want to extend my congratulations to the winners. And Jonathan, can you please tell us who they are?
I'm happy to, Dr. Boyd. Thank you so much for your comments today. The Dean's Award for Undergraduate Oral Presentation goes to Lin Chi Ho for the presentation, Anti-Cancer Effect of Prenulated Stilbenoids from Peanut in combination with paclitaxel in triple-negative breast cancer cells, Dr. Fabricio Medina Believer, Mentor. The Dean's Award for Undergraduate Poster Presentation goes to Mary Veach for the presentation, Relationship Between Body Mass, Follicular Size, and Egg Production in Female Red-Eared Sliders, Dr. Lauren Newman-Lee, Mentor. The Dean's Award for the Graduate Oral Presentation goes to Sharon Powdell for the presentation, Differential methylation between mock and infected soybean seedling, Dr. Esela Wajaratne, Mentor. And the Dean's Award for the Graduate Poster Presentation goes to Sepida Mohammed Hassanpour for the presentation, Prenulated Stilbenoids, Potential Adjuvants for the Treatment of Triple-Negative Breast Cancer, Dr. Fabricio Medina Believer, Mentor. And now we move to the College of Education and Behavioral Science. Dr. Lance Bryant is Associate Dean. Dr. Bryant.
Well, good afternoon. On behalf of the College of Education and Behavioral Science, we would like to congratulate and thank all of the students across our campus for sharing your research with us this week. What a great opportunity to hear about the amazing things that are going on our campus. Now we would like to especially acknowledge all of the students and faculty mentors from our college for their hard work and effort in presenting at Create at State and recognize the Dean Award recipients. Jonathan.
Thank you, Dr. Bryant. I appreciate that. Now we'll go to the Dean's Award for Undergraduate Oral Presentation for the College of Education and Behavioral Sciences. That goes to Sarah Brown for the presentation, Impact of Educational Television, Dr. David Serenio, Mentor. The Dean's Award for Undergraduate Poster Presentation goes to Elise Nooner, Tinsley Clark, and Hannah Tisdale, co-presenters in the presentation, using scientific principles to address barking on shelter dogs, Dr. Chris Buendanilo, mentor. The Dean's Award for Graduate Oral Presentation goes to Veronica Milnes for the presentation, Psychological Reaction to the Coronavirus, Dr. David Cernio, mentor. Next, we go to the College of Liberal Arts and Communication. And with comments, here's the Dean, Dr. Carl Cates. Dr. Cates, please.
Thank you, Jonathan. The College of Liberal Arts and Communication is home to a range of disciplines where our students from fine arts may participate in creative activity and performances, or we may have other kinds of presentations and work from media and communication, and more traditional inquiry from the humanities and social sciences. Regardless of their orientation and background, we are proud of our students. We thank our judges and the challenges of judging that diverse array of talent. We congratulate our winners and look forward to meeting them and seeing them again in person soon. Jonathan?
Thank you, Dr. Cates. Let's go ahead and give you the Dean's Awards for Undergraduate Oral Presentation. And just a reminder, these Dean Awards are worth $250. The Dean's Award for Undergraduate Oral Presentation goes to Julian Green for the presentation, Sonic Pollution and Its Impact on Today's Music, Dr. Timothy Christ, mentor. The Dean's Award for Undergraduate Creative Media goes to Sam Scott for Get Hot, Sampling and Exploration of Experience, Dr. Timothy Christ, mentor. Also, the Dean's Award for Graduate Oral Presentation goes to William Parker for the presentation, Grant Professionals Finding a Home in Public Administration, an analysis of the need for grants management concentration in Masters of Public Administration programs, Dr. Donna Handley, mentor. And the Dean's Award for Graduate Poster Presentation goes to Shalaphan Kanasamy for the presentation, The Nomination of Historic Dias Colony to the Historic American Landscape Surveys, Dr. Edward Salo, mentor. Now we go to the College of Agriculture, and we get comments from Dean Dr. Mickey Adams Latour. Dr. Latour, please.
Well, good afternoon. This is my very first time to participate in Create at a State, and what a wonderful event that has taken place here recently. A big congratulations to all the students, and it's so nice to see the students involved in hands-on research and making discoveries and being part of what's going to be driving things in the future, and that's just a wonderful thing to see. Also, congratulations to the faculty mentors. I know the kind of time they spend for that, and appreciate the time that they make those kind of commitments on behalf of the College of Ag, along with all the colleges. Certainly nice to see the engagement between the students and the faculty. So, Jonathan, who are the winners here in the College of Ag?
All right, here we go. Thank you, Dr. Latour, for those remarks. The Dean's Award for Undergraduate Poster Presentation goes to James Cromer for the presentation, CRISPR-Cas9 Mediated Gene Editing in Soybean Hairy Roots, Dr. Asela Wajratne, mentor. And the Dean's Award for the Graduate Poster Presentation goes to Rush Evans for the presentation, Variable Nitrogen Rate Application, Dr. Ahmed Hashim, mentor. Now we go to the College of Engineering and Computer Science, and for that, the Dean is Dr. Abhijit Bhattacharya. Dr. Bhattacharya, please.
Thank you, Jonathan. This is my third Create at State, and I want to tell you that I continue to be amazed by the quality of the event and the time and effort put in by the organizers, many of whom are here, as well as the judges who have spent quite a bit of time judging the different posters and oral presentations. But even more so, if you look at the contributions of the students, they've worked hard over the past year on their research projects. And this is their grand finale, where they got to present their work and waiting to hear very soon as to who the awardees are. One comment to the students is that as you go forward, and graduate from your programs, the experience that you have had working on your research projects, this is going to help you develop in your professional careers and help you very much when you go into positions of leadership. So we look forward to seeing how your career evolves down the road. So congratulations once again. And with that, Jonathan, take it away.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Bhattacharya. I appreciate you and appreciate all the deans and everyone represented here. For the College of Agriculture, the Dean's Award for Undergraduate Poster Presentation goes to Jacob Elrod, also Ridge Define, and Drake Plunkett. For the undergraduate oral presentation, VR Chess, Dr. Chris Saldivar, Mentor. And the Dean's Award for Undergraduate Poster Presentation goes to Shannon Hughes for the presentation, Computational Analysis Tools for Nanoscale Materials Science, Dr. Robert Fleming, Mentor. The Dean's Award for the Graduate Oral Presentation goes to Jacob Elrod, also Ridge Define, and Drake Plunkett. And that's for virtual reality chess with AI opponents and multiplayer connections with Dr. Chris Saldivar, Mentor. And also, this is for the Dean's Award for Graduate Poster Presentation that goes to Lock Ho, a study on website fingerprinting vulnerability of Tor Onion services and general websites, Dr. Donghoon Kim, Mentor. And now we go to the Neil Griffin College of Business at Arkansas State, and we talk to Dr. Jim Washam, who's a McAdams Frierson Professor of Bank Management. Dr. Washam.
Thank you, Jonathan. First of all, I would like to thank our mentors, our faculty who've worked with these students to put these projects together, for their undergraduate oral presentations and their business pitches. And I would like to thank Hillary Schlamer for being such a wonderful host for the business pitch competition. In addition, I'd like to thank our judges. It was a lot of fun watching the judges interact with the students during the business pitch competition. Also, I would really like to thank our students. You guys did a wonderful job with these. I learned so much. I learned about the impact COVID-19 has had on dentist attitudes toward the profession and the business competition. I saw ideas for a hat with pockets. I saw ideas for an app that will let me pick up part-time work whenever I want it. I saw an idea for booking parking spaces. I saw something for a never-ending candle, something to prevent me from getting a bad tattoo, and one that was especially close to my heart right now is an app to tell me when my check engine light's on, because it's on. So we have 2 awards to give away today, and I'm going to turn it back over to Jonathan to announce our winners.
Thank you, Dr. Washam. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and give you the Dean's Award for Undergraduate Oral Presentation, and that goes to Gary Stillwell for the presentation, The Psychoeconomic Impact of COVID-19 on Arkansas Dentists, Dr. Kim Hester, Mentor. And also the Business Pitch InfoReady Endowed Award, the elevator pitch. This goes to Samuel Luke Allen, and Dr. Hillary Schlomer is the mentor. Now we go to Dr. Alan Utter, who is a provost and executive vice chancellor for academic affairs and research at Arkansas State University. Dr. Utter, please.
Thank you, Jonathan. It's my pleasure this year to introduce the Dr. Emily Devereaux Undergraduate Student Research and Creativity Award. This is a brand new award to the Create at State Symposium. The award was established to promote and to highlight undergraduate student research and creativity by providing a cash award of $500. The award will go to an undergraduate researcher with the highest score from our external judges. So this is out of 115 submissions. This is the undergraduate student with the highest score. Now, Jonathan, if I had a drum roll, I would do a little drum roll. I don't have that. But I'm going to turn it over to you. This is our very first winner, so I hope you will introduce him with lots of flair.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the Dr. Emily Devereaux Undergraduate Student Research and Creativity Award. The first award goes to Bethany Harbin for the presentation, Healthcare Faculty Attitudes Toward Recycling in the Clinical Setting. Dr. Krista Snellgrove, Mentor. Congratulations, Bethany, for winning this award and the $500 cash prize. And now our Chancellor for Arkansas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. Thank you also for serving as our MC today. One of the silver linings of COVID-19 that has resulted in us having to do a virtual Create at State has been not only an increased number of participants, but also our ability to pop in and out of the Create at State presentations as time permits. It was really wonderful for me to be able to, when I had an hour here or there, to pop in and see one or several presentations, and I'm very impressed by what was done by our students. I wanted to say a special thank you to our faculty mentors and to our judges as well. What you do is incredibly important for this process. I oftentimes brag about Create at State to talk about how it is a gem at our university. It is one of the things that makes us distinctive at A-State, that our students have such a wonderful opportunity to work with our faculty scholars. And so thank you to our mentors and also to our judges. I also want to thank our deans for paying such close attention to the Create presentations. It was great to hear so many of you say that you sat in on every single one of the presentations done by your students. It shows the dedication you have for your students and for your faculty. And also thank you for participating in today's ceremony. And finally, congratulations to all of our student participants, and especially those who are recognized today. I have the pleasure of naming the winner of the Chancellors Create at State Award, which recognizes the student presenter with the highest score from our external judges. Both undergraduate and graduate students are eligible for this award, which includes a $1,000 cash award. The 2021 recipient of the Chancellors Create at State Award hails from the College of Liberal Arts and Communication. Congratulations to Jack Ezell for his presentation, Fog on the Hive Mind, Original Composition for Electronic Media and Process. Dr. Timothy Chris, mentor. Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you. And with that, that will conclude our Create at State 2021 Virtual Symposium Awards Ceremony. Thanks to all of you for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and we hope you've enjoyed the Create at State Symposium, the virtual symposium, and we will see you next year. Have a good afternoon, everybody. Stay safe, and wolves up.
Wolves up.